Arishah, the Urmah tiger. Interview February 23, 2024. Part 3. Hello, my friends, thank you for being here with me again. I hope you are happy and well today. I send you all a big hug. I am Mari. This information can be seen as science fiction, or as the viewer sees best, and I post it for entertainment purposes only. Still, I take my information very seriously, and for whoever has eyes to see. For those of you who are new here, Arishah, or Ari in short, is a 300 kilogram, over 3 meter tall Urmah orange tiger, one of the communications officers on board the starship Avyon 1, currently in low Earth orbit. This is the third video about the last time I interviewed Ari, the third part of many, as all of you have sent me countless interesting questions. I will be sharing Ari's answers with you for several videos to come. However, I must place subjects between them to avoid monotony. I must state that the translation, or processing from the language I use to communicate with Ari is mine, therefore you may notice the same wording I use, but I do my best to keep Ari's concepts as clear and direct as possible. With not much ado, let's go back to the questions. Looking at the current scenario that demonstrates that all, or at least much of the Federation narrative about Earth is manipulated, what do you feel would be the optimal way to proceed regarding Earth if you could take over? Thanks, Ari.
Hello. The Earth's narrative is so manipulated and confusing that we would have to take as fact only the observable current situation, and whatever else we can corroborate, and we would have to be mostly operating without taking into account the historical context, only focusing on what we know, and on what we want to achieve right now. Many things would have to come to pass before the Urmah people could take over Earth, as the political situation in the Galactic Federation right now would make any direct intervention look like a hostile invasion, which incidentally would benefit the Cabal as they are said to be planning a false alien invasion. This means that we do not foresee the possibility of any direct intervention right now, unless the Federation and its Cabal minions transgress Urmah's ethical values and limits with Earth and its star seeds. At this point, they are borderline with that, as the Galactic Federation has broken countless interstellar treaties, only in the past 50 years or less, yet they still defend their right to rule over Earth using political excuses, such as saying that the planet is contained and isolated, and therefore carefully controlled by them, so all those broken interstellar treaties allegedly do not apply with Earth at this time. Yet, we all know that they only apply to Earth when it is convenient with their Galactic Federation interests, as we have all seen regarding the Prime Directive. From our point of view, and that of many other cultures, that is the equivalent of a ruthless, unethical dictatorship. Yet, as you know, they use the claim that it is the souls who live there who are choosing the experience, and that exact point is one of the main reasons that are stopping us from a more direct intervention. However, this last point is also full of ethical problems, because the wanting of the souls to be there is only as observed from well above, and not from the ground point of view of someone living on Earth. Yet, we are well aware that what a soul wants is not always what that same soul needs. Next, please.
Ari, how do the Urmah people live and feel everything that is happening on Earth?
We are heavily annoyed at having such a confusing situation, so close to our home in Vega. We don't like the people with whom the Galactic Federation is dealing with, mostly Atorthans, earthbound reptilians, and other dubious members of the Orion Council, which preach an also dubious positivity and goodwill. Remembering what the Urmah people have lived in the past with those races, all this confusing situation happening on Earth is seen as possible treachery, as an over-elaborated cover-up effort to hide something else, something way more obscure and sinister than what they are claiming it is. The Galactic Federation claims that the root cause of all the problems on Earth is being manifested by the souls who live there, as a learning game, as a strong and short incarnation experience, designed for a fast soul consciousness expansion. They claim Earth must remain as isolated as possible from the rest of the galactic community, until the souls who live there can evolve enough to resolve their issues and problems on their own. They claim that Earth is a school, and that nothing that happens there is real, not even the suffering, as it is only more of that learning experience, suffering as a tool for the expansion of the soul. Yet, even if that would be the truth, as the Galactic Federation claims it is, the obscurity with which they work regarding what they are telling all the races, cultures, and people who are not on Earth is such that we strongly suspect they are hiding other intentions with that planet. Because they do not need to hide from us what is really going on there, to keep Earth and its people isolated from the rest of the galactic community, as they claim is necessary. Each time we ask direct questions, we are never given direct answers, and no one seems to be in charge or want to take on any responsibility about what is going on there. There is no transparency, and the Galactic Federation even reacts as if they enjoyed keeping us guessing all the time. This sounds to us like compartmentalization, where no one knows more than the minimum necessary needed to do their job, and this is a very effective method for hiding the truth, or the greater truth. Next, please.
How is your interaction and relationship with the Galactic Federation, and what is your position with them regarding Earth?
Our relationship with the Federation is as good, or as bad as, we want it to be. They do not control us, we control how and when they interact with us. If they do not comply with when and how we need to interact with them, we simply proceed with our plans, only declaring that they did not listen. Whenever the Federation sends their craft to monitor what we are doing, we simply proceed with our business disregarding their presence, as if they weren't even there. We are transparent, and we do not hide our activities from other so-called positive races, as the Federation does all the time, especially regarding Earth, and we do not mind being looked at, as long as we are not bothered. But the Federation many times does not stop there, as they also employ intimidation tactics, which they later deny having used, and when confronted with evidence, they use a scapegoat, usually saying the incident was caused by some disobedient pilot, whom they must punish, and which they never do reprehend, demonstrating that it is all Federation theater and excuses. When someone tries to intimidate us, we respond in an equal manner, and with strength, and the aggressor ends up being intimidated back. We do not mind being seen as belligerent and aggressive by those who do not respect us, we are proudly so. But we clearly know with whom we should be one way or another, as we are the best of friends and protectors of the races and cultures with which we get along well. Our relationship with the Galactic Federation is mostly diplomatic, on a necessary-only basis. We do not need more treaties, nor anything like resources from any Federation race, as our Urmah Federation is strong and independent. The Federation doesn't like us, generalizing, because we do not follow their rules, but they know that they better be on our good side, as we would not hesitate to pick a fight with any one of them, if any of our friends and interests are being disrespected. And we can know this, because our ethics and our spiritual frame are above theirs. We do not disrespect, and we do not go over the needs and rights of other cultures, unless they are being unethical with us, with our friends, or with any other weaker species or culture. We are sure and secure with our frame and ethics, so we always have the strong conviction and knowledge that we are acting rightfully. This means that our position with the Galactic Federation regarding Earth is of suspicion and strong disagreement with them. This is based mainly on the Federation's obscurity regarding the planet and on the Federation's constant tendency to manipulate and confuse anyone who wants to fully understand what is going on there. We strongly disagree with what is going on there, and with how the Galactic Federation is managing the Earth problem, claiming that there is no problem in the process. The main reason we haven't intervened yet is precisely because we do not fully understand what is going on there, but the moment we discover any other shadier agenda with the planet, the Urmah people will intervene under space law legality, with the premise of not allowing negativity to spread through this galactic quadrant and so close to the Urmah home planet. And because countless known space laws have been broken regarding how Earth is being managed. And the only thing that is keeping us at bay is the weak Federation argument that Earth is as it is, because its inhabitants want it to be so, all for the learning experience. As long as that stands, we cannot and will not intervene.
Thank you, Ari. This interview will continue soon. As you can see, and as I have said and explained many times before, being up here in space and with access to countless information data banks and centers, and in communication with other star races does not mean that we automatically know what is going on there on Earth. We may know other angles and other perspectives about the problem, but we do not hold the ultimate truth or knowledge. And like you, we here are striving to understand the situation and all that lies behind it. This will be all for today. Thank you for watching my video, and for liking, sharing and subscribing. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope to see you here next time. Take care. With much love, your friend, Mari Swaruu.